Do you remember Desiree? Oh, Desiree. Somehow I know out near the morning light. Make everything alright. Cause you remember Desiree. Alright, we're all better now. I just, whatever is there, it's there. I'm not going on my own now. Since I know the deal, all that kind of stuff. I mean, there's things, that just have came to me. It's strange. I mean, everybody's journey is different. And, sometimes you have to acknowledge it, accept it, and realize you're the one like doing this. You're the choices that you are making every day. And, taking all these kinds of chances, doing all this kind of stuff. Of course I did a lot of crazy, stupid stuff. Big time. But I wasn't getting any, like negative things from it. I mean, it seemed like, okay. I mean, of course, not everybody was watching. We weren't big and popular or anything like that. We had what we had here. And, there has to be a time where, everything just falls in line. Click, click, click. I mean, I realized the odds. I mean, you have to make a name for yourself. But I don't want to be self-serving. I don't want to be, like, puffy and all that. Like, the reason why I do it is because, like, I need the attention. I have an ego and all that kind of stuff. And that's one of the worst things to do. I mean, I originally, the whole concept, the whole idea, the reason why I just went and just did whatever I had to do there just to make people laugh at this, because maybe get to a place where you can be there and you help, be joyous. Alright, there was something. All right, we have this girl, Helen. I don't know, maybe she can help. I mean, I like to be touched by an angel. Anybody. We're all angels. They're all angels. We're all trying to get our wings. We're all trying to get somewhere. Okay, I mean, that's not set in stone. I'm just talking. We got to be able to talk, we got to be amongst ourselves about higher callings, higher things, instead of all this stuff. I mean, yesterday we heard, like, Obama's, like, the most admirable man of the year. I mean, after all that, I mean, is that really true? I mean, the most admirable man. Not of everybody. President, former senator from, what was it? Chicago? Was it Chicago? I don't know. Illinois. Is the most, then went on to be president. And I guess he's endorsing veto. And I guess in the opener there, towards the end, I said, wow, it is heated. Well, you really don't need the heat. My God. All of a sudden, the heat was working unbelievably. So yes, the presidential, oh yeah, I need some nice, I mean, the air is beautiful. As I was telling Josh, and Josh remembers, because I was saying, like, last year, I was even, like, talking to the girl in there. She don't even know where Offshore Pierre is, or Valenti's. I was like, she goes, I heard of it. Never been there. I don't know. This is what happens. Things change, things move on. And Obama was all about the change. And like we were talking about the 2020 presidential thing there, said they want somebody new, and I guess Obama, he's kind of like backing veto. Because that new thing, like, I mean, like when Obama first came on, it was just this thing where he just knew, he was just great at talking. And then again, a lot of the nominees for the most admirable man and the most admirable woman, came out of Chicago. I mean, a lot of the nominees were there. We have Emmanuel over there, the mayor. I don't know if he's still there. I guess he's friends with Bill. Probably heard of him. Remember the handshake there with Trump? We're doing, like, things in review too. Like, I mean, the year in review. So we have the most admirable man. We're just concentrating on that right now. Former Senator Barack Obama. Yeah. Alright, we have intro music. And then went on to be president of the United States of America. This is Neil Diamond. So, oh yes, I was also just looking. Alright, so I was mentioning Josh. We're going to feed off that a little bit. Apartment is beautiful. I think, I couldn't get a home for the cat. And the true story is, from 2003 up until about, God, I don't know, I would say 2011 or 2012. Like a little sip of this coffee. Anyway, about an 8-year period, I knew this girl, Renee, and a few other people. We also work with Lids. I don't figure how to say her name. Either Lynn, no, it's Lynn. I don't know what it is. I really don't. I don't even know. I mean, because I always, for the longest time, she let me call her by the wrong name. And then one day she goes, it's this. And I'm going, oh, well, thank you. I mean, but it was like that simple thing, like where you would just, you're rescuing cats and stuff. And so it's not too much of a personal thing. When she came, she was always in a hurry anyway. She always talked really quick. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, all right, here's the cat. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. But Renee, I met her through this Greek guy. Greek, not great, Greek. Frank. And yeah, there was at the time, at this one place, there was just so many beautiful, like loving, after the not Engelbert Humperdinck, but just lovable people. And she gave me these pictures of the dolphins, nice beautiful pictures. She goes, "You want it?" Just nice. Just walk in her office. I'm looking at the picture. It's like all dolphins. Like, that's nice. She goes, "You want it?" I go, "All right, okay." Wow, this light. So my God, I remember getting this light before. Yes, we've been on a light for about 5 minutes here. 5 minutes. This is like, coordination. Frank was a coordinator too. He was a coordinator. He was a coordinator at helping, especially fall in the cracks. People get lost, etc., etc. You can really flip out, like, you can get lost just sitting here, burning up all your gas, later that same day. So, and I met this girl, Renee, and she was like rescuing cats, and it started off with, like, I gave her 12. I mean, because I said, stop by. Well, eventually we're gonna have to make a move. I'll wait for this guy to beep, but we've been sitting at this light since I don't know when. I don't know what to do. I don't know who's behind me. I don't know how to get over to that place. But eventually we're gonna have to make a move, because it appears to be broken. I remember doing this, I don't know, 6 months ago. I was sitting here, and I was saying to myself, this thing is broke. And I got out. I said to the guy behind me, so I'm going to have to go through this. He goes, yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Well, we're going to be here forever, because I don't know who's behind me right now. I'm kind of comfortable here. I'm just getting into my story. We'll just be here. Here's some Neil Diamond for you. Delirious Love on the station about you. All that and more, and Giggle Cream. So it all started off. I gave her 12. There were so many. Yes, we're gonna have to do something. All right, we're done. The thing is never turning. We've been there for I don't know, at least 7-8 minutes. I don't know. I'm looking at the timer. If I do my back calculations, I don't know. Well, gotta figure it was a short ride from. Oh no, then we're gonna get back. I'm never coming this way. I will never ever come this way again. Never in a million years. in a million years. Because now you come over here and it's going to be even longer. Well, that guy's going to be sitting there a long time. He's still there. That light's broke. That light's broke. I was there 10 minutes. That light is broke. I was there 10 minutes. Yes. Sorry. My God. So, I got this guy on me. Oh, everyone's got these similar things, like, in their car. Like, you know, I slam my brakes on. I'm the mayor. So it started off with 10. No, 12. Right, we're free. So it started off with like 12 cats. There was a lot. It came down because I don't know. That was nice. I was a little bit strange. You know, I'd come back from work and I would feed them all, man. I especially around 5 o'clock, man. I think I had like 12. I wanted to ask my neighbor Mark. Actually, the house that's for there's a flat. Don't tell me another possum. So the flat next door to where I live, nice little place. You know, we can dicker a little bit with them. The water comes. There's no heat, but some girls. Maybe bring down some girls and everything. You know, I'm a community leader. You know, everything will be safe. Yeah, you know, you don't have to worry about anything. Parking, beautiful big yard. And then not only that, but you'll be living next to an upcoming future Westlight Radio, and with its co-host Twinkles. She's gonna finish up the rest of the story. Because we are pooped. We are too pooped to trot. Ish. We almost got an accident there too by telling that guy about the light. And the other guy was just flying. What was that, pizza place? So after that. Yeah, you can ask my neighbor. One time I think there was 20 of them. Like I had, like, and then she happened to show up. You know, like Superwoman or Catwoman or Wonder Woman, or, you know, or just something like, you know, or like, you know, in the Karate Kid where Mr. Miyagi shows up. You know, and Daniel's taking a beating. So I gave her all them. She got homes for her, and then every time I would see him, I would call her. I worked for over an 8-year period, so I would give her a lot of cats. I think it got somewhere around like 200, like, or more, at least 200. We were well over 200. I mean, throughout the 8 years, because I would do it. I mean, I did have a theme, like, you know, It's a Wonderful Life and everything. We just didn't make it the connection. I don't know. I thought I was going to. And we'll talk a little bit about some other things as the show continues. But we're only like just doing it in the morning, just tit for tat, little, you know, food for thought. Make whatever you want to make out of it. And we're here, we're real. We're gonna have to wrap it up here. We'll come back for a closer. I'm gonna have to do a closer because, you know, we got interrupted there. We lost some valuable time, but, you know, once that light goes on, that's it, man. You got to work with it. But that I will never. I mean, while I'm doing the show, I will never ever. Even after the show, I'll never ever go to that light, man. Not that side. That side there, because that was definitely the second time. That was the second time. I remember doing a video there one time, just sitting there. And it got to be about 10 minutes, I think, and I got out, and I said, light ain't changing, is it? Or we'll be back.